UBK play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet, got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did it sweet. This a whole nother way. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Nigga come through all black. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they boss shit. These niggas better move it coast. Cause if they make the wrong move, it coast. See me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. I'm on my way. Coming up on my devotion. They see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army, going up like a rocket. Can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. Shorty like that, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. So I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Ooh, keep on sobbing, got this bitch off the hand, got this juice, got this drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, it's assault. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it coast. Cause if they make the wrong move, it coast. One way, one way, one way, one way, one way, one way. get the cooking on his beat. Hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum, red rum, red rum. Got you fucking scared some. Get the banging on his beat till my fucking head numb. Black block, red drum, black and yellow air one. Homie, you ain't got a vest. I suggest you wear one.
Told these niggas going up. Doing a lot of talking. Now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit, lil nigga, I'm past veteran. Never feeling third, lil nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all stepping, kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5, what you do in life. These hands are root GPS, a mean right. That's mean right, we build different, you know the vibes. And we stamped it authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a kind. Know it's dark, you know I'm with animals when we flowing by. We back again, no cap, when I'm with cap again. Yeah, they say they want smoking, so we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym.
They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach. Cause if they make the wrong move, it coach. See me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. I'm on my way. Coming up on my devotion.
I just wanna see my enemies fall. Yeah. Hey, look, I just wanna bow. Told my niggas stand tall, cause we about to go and get it all. Nigga, I just wanna bow. Look at them 20s where they crawl. I been praying that my enemies fall. Nigga, I just wanna bow. Hey. I hope you bow too. And that be why I gotta keep it true. Nigga, I just wanna bow. Hey. Just give me what I'm due. Let my enemies see the living proof, Lord. I just wanna bow. Trying to build my own city, homie. Enough room to put my niggas on it. Just start a couple business on it. Fuck any heathen, never shitting on me. Yeah. Public housing we done lived through. Trying to put that in my rear view. Gold rolls, what I still do. I can see the picture with a clear view. Gotta separate the snakes and all you fuck niggas that's gon' hate. Daily pray to God I don't catch another case. But that's a small risk that I feel I gotta take. Only certain niggas, they gon' feel this. Still deliver verses on that real shit. If I get a couple million, I'ma bust this shit down with these children. I just wanna bow. Told my niggas stand tall, cause we about to go and get it all. Nigga, I just wanna bow. Look at them 20s where they crawl. I been praying that my enemies fall. Nigga, I just wanna bow. And I hope you bow too. And that be why I gotta keep it true. Nigga, I just wanna bow. Hey. Just give me what I'm due. Let my enemies see the living proof, Lord. I just wanna bow. Hey. Yo, get up out of bounds, homie. Got killers with them rounds on them. Look like I'm dead from the drum. Look, don't make me make the reaper rain down on them. I can give a fuck if you rock blue. And I was Sue Woo from the Fruittown crew. Cops still shoot us every time we move. They hate you, nigga, like they hate me too. Just know that brotherhood is a weapon. Build another zone, get protected. Too many sisters in the city been molested. Now I'm stacking soldiers off the block like it's Tetris. Woo. Know that truth, it give you chills, don't it? Steady ringing in your ears, won't it? If I'm blessed to make a meal, I'ma bust that shit down with my real homies. I just wanna bow. Told my niggas stand tall, cause we about to go and get it all. Nigga, I just wanna bow. Look at them 20s where they crawl. I been praying that my enemies fall. Nigga, I just wanna bow.
Testing, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Just wanna bow. Hey. Just give me what I'm due. Let my enemies see the living proof, Lord. I just wanna bow. Hey. Yeah. To all them children, you grow up with parents strung out on drugs. Yeah.
Testing, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Mic check.
Hey, Shalom Israel, Yahaba Shimi Awashah Barakathum to all the brothers. Yahweh Shemar Thumb Bashim Awashah all the sisters. It's IGBK, Durham, North Carolina Sabbath service. Preaching Officer Mahayar holding it down with me, conducting as well. Officer Yanazar. You understand? We're gonna get straight into it, man. So, you know what I'm saying? So, like a brother, if you could, Baba Kazar, present yourself. Yeah, go ahead.
My Shah, Bani Howard. Bani Ashab.
My Shah, Bani Howard, Bani Ashab.
Barak, Yabashina Shabbat.
Yabashima Shabbat. Relax, bro. It's all good. You want to bring a chair, sir? Yeah, let me get you. Yeah, get your chair. They got a chair right there. Oh, come on. Yeah.
Cool with this one?
Oh, yeah. Come on. The other chairs in the office. Okay, got the non-tap position.
Oh, that's the one. Okay. So Amadium, which means to stand. Wapanya Kwadum, which means rise to face east.
You could about the shot. Oh, this one. Come outside.
We start with the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew.
Abanawa,
Abanawa,
Shabbat Shemayim,
Bashamayim,
Kodash,
Kodash,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Shemka,
Shemka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Malakwaka,
Malakwaka,
Taba'ah,
Taba'ah,
Ratazayaka,
Razayaka,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Ba'arataza,
Arataza,
Kawa,
Kawa,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Bashamayim,
Bashamayim,
Natan Lanawa,
Tananawa,
Lakam,
Lakam,
Kal,
Kal,
Yawum,
Yawam,
Wasalak Nawa,
Asalak Nawa,
Kabawath Nawa,
Kabawat Nawa,
Kasalak Nawa,
Kasalak Nawa,
Kabawath Yanawa,
Kabawat Yanawa,
Wala'ah,
Wala Ah,
Tabia Ayanawa,
Tabaya Ayanawa,
Bonasaya 1,
Banasaya 1,
a ball,
a ball,
Hawashaya Nawa,
Abashaya Nawa,
Mayan,
Mayan,
Rai,
Rod,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Laka,
Laka,
Hamalakwith,
Amalakwa,
Waha'ala,
Waha'ala,
Wahafraporith,
Watapara,
La'aiwalumium, Aman.
Aman. In the English, our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come,
Thy kingdom come.
thy will be done
Thy will be done
in earth
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread,
our daily bread,
and forgive us our debts
and forgive us our debt,
as we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debt.
And lead us not into temptation,
Into temptation,
but deliver us
but deliver
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
Thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it.
The prayer for the Hakak, the prayer for power in the Hebrew, the Hakak, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem Yahweh
Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah,
Baba Kashah,
Baba Kashah,
Natan Lanawa,
Tananawa,
Hakak,
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 La Para'ah,
La Pa'ah,
Kal Makala,
Kal Makala,
Wakal Madawa,
Kal Marawa,
Hakak,
Hakak,
La Tahar,
La Sahar,
Ha Matazarayam,
Hamatazarayim,
Hakak,
Hakak,
La Hakwiyam,
La Hakwim,
Hamathiam,
Hamathim,
Hakak,
Hakak,
Al Rarakawath,
Arakarawa,
Hatama Allah,
Hatama Allah,
Lagarashan,
Lagarashan,
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai,
Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah,
Dwara Aman,
Dwara Aman. In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, please give us the power,
Give us the power,
the power to heal
power to heal
all manner of sickness
all manner of sickness,
and all manner of disease,
all manner of disease,
the power to cleanse the lepers,
power to cleanse the leper,
the power to raise the dead,
power to raise the
the
dead,
power against unclean spirits,
power against unclean spirits,
to cast them out
cast them out
in the name of Yahweh Shah.
in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
the prayer for the blessings in the Hebrew, Barakatha Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shai,
Yahweh Shah,
Wa Mayaka Allah,
Mayaka Allah,
Wa Alahayam,
Alahayim,
Matazabaya Ah,
Tazabia,
Alawap Yahana,
Alawap Yahana,
Ha Alawapium,
Alawapium,
Ha Saranyam,
Saranyam,
Ha Kotazayanyam,
Kotazayanyam,
Ha Koyoyoyam,
Koyayoyum,
Wa Hagwatium,
Waha Agwatian,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai,
Shimi Yahweh Shah,
Tawada Aman,
Dwara Aman. In the English, bless you, Yahweh,
Bless you, Yahweh,
and Yahweh Shah,
and Yahweh Shai,
and Michael,
and Michael,
and the angels,
and the angels,
Commanding General Yohana,
Commanding General Yohana,
the generals,
the generals,
the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters.
and the sisters.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahweh Shah,
in the name of Yahweh Shai,
thank you.
thank you.
So be it.
So be it. The 121st Psalm in the Hebrew. Aisha'ah,
Aisha,
Ayanya,
Ayanya,
Al-Hahariam,
Al-Hahariya,
Ma'ayan,
Ma'ayan,
Yaba'ah,
Yaba'ah,
Isaiah,
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 Ma'aim,
Ma'aim,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Shamayam,
Shamayam,
Wa'aratazah,
Wa'aratazah,
Al-Yathan,
Al-Yathan,
Lamawat,
Lamawat,
Regalka,
Golka,
Al-Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Shamarka,
Marka,
Hanala'ah,
Hanala'ah,
Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Yayashan,
Yayashan,
Shawamar, Yasha'ala,
Yasha'ala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Tazalka,
Tazalka,
Al-Yad,
Al-Yad,
Yamyaka,
Yamyaka,
Yawamam,
Yawamam,
Hashamash,
Hashemat,
La'ah,
La'ah,
Yakaka,
Yakaka,
Wayarak, Balayallah,
Balayallah,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamarka,
Yashamarka,
Makal Rai,
Kalrai,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Athnapashka,
Athnapashka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Taza'atka,
Taza'aka,
Wabawa'atka,
Wabawa'aka,
Ma'ayatha,
Ma'atha,
Wa'aid Iwalam.
Wa'aida Walam. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills,
I will lift up my eyes unto the hill.
from which cometh my help.
From which cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord,
My help cometh from the Lord,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade
The Lord is thy shade
upon thy right hand.
upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in,
and thy coming
from
in,
this time forth
from this time forward
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. The 183rd Psalm, Salaki, the 83rd Psalm in the Hebrew. Alahayam,
Alahayim,
Al-Damayalaka,
Al Damayalaka,
Al-Thashkarash,
Al Takarash,
Wa Al-Thashikwat,
Al Tashakwat,
Al
Al
Kayahanan,
Kayahana,
Awabiaka,
Awabyaka,
Yahama,
Yahama,
Yawan,
Yaman,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al-Imaka,
Al Imaka,
Ya'ira Yamwa,
Ya'ira Yamwa,
Sawada,
Sawada,
Wayatha,
Wayatha,
Ya'ai Tazawa,
Ya'ai Tazawa,
Al Tazapawanyaka,
Al Tazapawanyaka,
Amarya,
Amara,
Lakawa,
Makawa,
Wanakakidam,
Wanakakidam,
Magoya,
Magoya,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Sham Yashala,
Iwada,
Iwada,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawa I Tazawa,
Nawa'ai Tazawa,
Laba,
Laba,
Yakadwa,
Yakadwa,
Alyaka,
Alyaka,
Barayath,
Arayat,
Yakarathwa,
Yakaratwa,
Aholya,
Aholia,
Alawam,
Alawam,
Wayashamai,
Yashamai,
Alayam,
Alayam,
Mawa'aba,
Wa'aba,
Wahagariam,
Wahagaria,
Gabol,
Gabal,
Wa'aimawan,
Waimawan,
Wa'aimalak,
Waimalak,
Palashath,
Palashat,
I'm Yashabya,
I'm Yeshabia,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gam Ashawar,
Gam Ashawar,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Imam,
Imam,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Zarawai,
Sarawai,
Labanya Lawat,
Bayalawa,
Salah,
Salah,
Aishalaham,
Ashalaham,
Kamadian,
Kamadian,
Kasaya,
Kasaya,
Sara'ah,
Sara'ah,
Kayabian,
Kayabian,
Banakol,
Banakol,
Kwayashwan,
Wayashwan,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamadwa,
Ba'ayan,
Ba'ayan,
Da'ara,
Da'ara,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Laman,
La'alama,
Adama,
Shayathamwa,
Ayatamwa,
Nada,
Nada,
Yabmawa,
Yabmawa,
Kai Arab,
Ka'ara,
Wakazaba,
Wakazaba,
Wakazabak,
Wakazaba,
Wakatazol,
Katazol,
Mana'ai,
Mana'ai,
Kal Nasaya Kamwa,
Kal Nasai Kamwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Nayarasha,
Nayarasha,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Ath,
Ah,
Na'awaf,
Na'awa,
Alahayam,
Alahayam,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Shayathamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Kagogala,
Gogala,
Kakwash,
Quash,
Lapanya Raraka,
Lapanya Rabaka,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Tabia Ira,
Tabi Ira,
Ya'ira,
Yaira,
Wakalahba,
Wakalahaba,
Talahat,
Salahat,
Harayam,
Harayam,
Khan,
Khan,
Tharadapma,
Haradatma,
Basa Irika,
Basa Irika,
Wabasa,
Babasa,
Wapathaka, Wapathaka,
Wapathaka,
Tabahalam,
Tabahalam,
Mala'ah,
Mala'ah,
Panyahum, Kwalawan,
Palawan,
Wayabakwashwa,
Wayabakwashwa,
Shimka,
Shimka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabashwa,
Yabashwa,
Wayabaholwa,
Wayabaholwa,
Aija'ai,
Wayai,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayadayawa,
Wayadayawa,
Kaya Atha,
Kayata,
Shamka,
Shimka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Labadka,
Yabadka,
Al Yawan,
Al Yawan,
Al Kal Aratazar,
Al Kaharataza. In the English, keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh.
hold not thy peace,
Hold not thy peace.
and be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh.
for lo,
For lo,
thine enemies make a tumult,
thine enemies make a tumult.
and they that hate thee
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people.
and consulted against
And consulted against
thy hidden one.
thy hidden one.
They have said,
They have said,
come
come,
and let us cut them off
let us cut them off
from being a nation,
from being a nation.
that the name of Israel
In the name of Israel.
may be no more remembered.
That may no more remember.
But they have consulted together
They have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against
They
thee,
are confederate against thee.
the tabernacles of Edom,
The tabernacles of Edom
and the
and
Ishmaelites
the Ishmaelites
of Moab,
Moab
and the
and
Hagarenes,
the Hagarenes,
Gabal,
Gabal
and Ammon,
and Ammon
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur
Assur
also
also
is joined with them.
joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kisan,
at the brook of Kisan,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles
Make their noble,
like Oreb
like Oreb,
and like Zeeb.
and like Zeeb.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes,
all their princes,
as Zabah
as Abba,
and as Almunah,
and as Ammon,
who said,
who said,
let us take to
let
ourselves
us take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
O my power,
Oh, my power,
make them like a wheel,
make it like a wheel,
as a stumble before the wind,
as a stumble before the wind,
as a fire burneth a wood,
as fire burneth the wood,
and as a flame
as the flame
set the mountains on fire.
set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
Persecute them
with thy tempest,
with thy tempest,
and make them afraid
make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may see thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded
and in trouble forever.
and troubled forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth. Sorry.
Shaw, did you see it? All right, so we're gonna, pick back up where the brothers left off last week, right? Which was Deuteronomy, said the 28th chapter, right? 28th chapter, I believe we pick back up at verse 38. Right, so for those who want to, tag along and read along, go to blueletterbible.org, right? You put like a little bit more volume on this one. Let's go to blueletterbible.org,
How you feel?
right? That's SOL. Kind of throw up. And you understand? Just type in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. All right.
You said verse,
I believe y'all stopped at verse 27. So we pick up at
28.
no, so like at 30. I think you started that last section in verse 30. So that would mean we got to pick up at 38.
Come on, come.
All right. So Deuteronomy 28 chapter verse 38. All right. You can press tools on the side. It'll pull up the Assyrian Hebrew so you can read along as the brother reads, right?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 38 in the Hebrew. Zerai, Rabbah, Hawataza Ya'ah, Kashada, no, Salakia, Hashada, Wama'ait, Tha'asap, Kaya, Yakas, Solinawa, Ha'arabah, Hara, Salakia, Ha'arabah. Verse 29. Karamayam, Fatai, Wa'ibadath, Wayayan, La'a, Fashatha, Wala'a, Fa'agar, Kaya, Fa'akalanawa, Fa'akalanawa, Hafa La'aith. Verse 40. Zayathium, Yahayawa Laka, Bakal, Gabawalaka, Washemwa, La'a, Thasawaka, Kaya, Yashal, Zayathka. Verse 41. Banyam, one Banwath, Thoalayaka, no, Salakia, Thoalayad, 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 Wala'a, Yahayawa, Laka, Kaya, Ya'lakawa, Bashabya. Verse 42. Kal, Itazaka, Waparia, Adamathaka, Yayarash, Hataza Latazal, Hataza Latazal. Verse 43. Hagar, Ashar, Bakarabka, Ya'ila, Aliaka, Ma'ila, Wa'atha, Tharad, Mata. Verse 44. Hawa'a, Yalawatka, Wa'atha, La'a, Thala Wanawa, Thalan, Salakia, Thala Wanawa, Thalawanawa, Hawa'a, Yahaya, Lara'ash, Wa'atha, Thahaya, Lazanab. Okay. This, go ahead, take over in English.
Come on, selection. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 38 in the English. Thou shalt carry much seed out into the field, and shalt gather but little in, for the locusts shall consume it. Verse 39. Thou shalt plant vineyards and dress them, but shalt neither drink of the wine nor the grapes, nor gather the grapes, for the worms shall eat them. Thou shalt have olive trees throughout all thy coasts, but thou shalt not anoint thyself with the oil, for thine olive shall cast his fruit.
You understand? Now, what's going on here? We know what? We know we're reading about these curses, man. These curses in the Bible that only pertain to what? To God's chosen children. This is how you know, you understand, who the Lord's people are, man.
That's right.
You understand? You can go in the Bible, you can play detective, right? And you can use this as evidence to prove who God loves, man. Because as the scriptures say, he said, what? Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated, man. You
That's
understand?
right.
The Lord punishes the people that he loved, his children that he loved. And when you go through these curses, you find out that they only fit specific people on this earth, man. You understand?
Right.
They only fit, you understand, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians.
That's right.
You understand? We endure all of these curses, man. You understand?
Okay. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 38, verse 42. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them. Oh, that's still 41. Come on, Salakia. Salakia. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity. Verse 42. All thy trees and fruit of thy land shall the locusts consume. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low.
Now, this particular verse right here, you got to understand this very well, because this explains the situation, the economic situation in every black community. That the stranger that comes within us, comes in our community, gets above us in our own communities.
Right.
They own the stores. You understand? They own the land. They even own the houses, and they rent the houses to us.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So this is what it's talking about. And we'll come down very low, and they will be over us.
Right.
So that is definitely blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, without a doubt.
Okay. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 44. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
Economics. Once again, this is the economics, meaning that we have to get a car, to get a house, whatever we really need in this life.
Right.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we have to go to the oppressor to get a loan. Right. Whether it's a mortgage, a car loan, that's what it's talking about. They will lend to us, but we won't have the resources to be able to lend and make money off of them. That's what it's speaking to. Continue.
Okay. Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed. Oh, 44 was the last one.
No problem. Get it. Okay, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 45 in the Hebrew. Waba'awa, aliyaka, kal, hakwalolawath, ha'ala, waradapawaka, hakashayagawaka, Aid, Hashamadaka, Kaya La'a, Shema'ith, Bakwawol, Yahweh, Alahayaka, La Shamar, Mataza, Wathiawa, Wakakwathiawa, Ashar, Tazawaka. Verse 46. Wahayawa, Baka, La Awath, Wala Mawapath, Wabaza Ra'aithka, Aid, Iwalam. Verse 47. Thakakath, Ashar la'a ibadath ath Yahweh alahayaka basha matha makah basha makah waba tawab labab marab kal. Verse 48. Wa ibadath ath ayabayaka ashar yasha lakanawa shalaknawa salakia yashalaknawa Yahweh baka baraiba wabatazama'a waba ayaram ibakasar kal Wanathan al Barazol al Tazawa Araka al Aid Hasham Yadawa Afak. Verse 49. Yasha'a Yahweh Aliaka Gawaya Mara Kawak Makwataza'a Harataza Ka'ashar Yada'a Hanashar Gawaya Ashar La'a Vashamai Lashunwa. Verse 50, this should be the last one, right? 51. Kanwaka. Gawaya Aiza Panyam Ashar La'a Yasha'a Panyam Lazakun Wana'ar La'a Yakun. Verse 51. Wa akol parya bahamathak. Wa parya adamathak. No. Yeah, adamathak. Aid. Hashamadaka. Ashor la'a. Yasha ayor. Laka. The gun, Thaya Rawa Warash Waya Tazahar Shagar Alapayaka Wa Aishafa Rath Taza Anyaka no Taza Anka Aid Ha'abiak the wa Afak.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 45 in the English. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not.
It says in Salakia, until thou be destroyed. Now, this doesn't mean that we're going to be wiped out. It doesn't mean that.
Right.
It means that the condition that we're in on this very moment, we are destroyed as a people.
Right.
And if you look at the condition of our people, and if you don't know what that means, then you need to wake up and come into these classes so we can teach you what our people are absolutely destroyed in this kingdom, man.
Right.
You understand? But in the Isupk, the Commanding General Yohana, we are in charge. We have been charged with redeeming our people and bringing our people back
right
to this truth. Read on, brother.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee. Verse 46. For they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
Now, when you look for McDonald's, you look for the big M, the golden arches.
Right.
You understand? When you look for Macy's, you look for the Macy's sign. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So whatever you're looking for in this life, you have to have a sign to tell you what that thing or where that thing is. And what this is saying is that these curses is the sign that you can tell who the Israelites are and who are suffering these curses.
Right.
Because as the brother said earlier, no other people fits the description. No other people fits all, no other people on earth have gone through all of these curses.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And this Bible is the truth. And what we're reading and what we're teaching our people is the truth about our condition and why we're in this condition.
Right. Okay. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things. Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things.
Now, I hear a lot of our people, like, we call our jobs slaveries, right?
Right.
And I hear our people always talking about they're not slaves, they're not enslaved, they're not in captivity. But this proves that you are in captivity. You know why? Because you depend on your oppressor who owns you lock, stock, and barrel for everything.
Right.
Whatever you get in this life, clothing, water, food, clothing, shelter, whatever, jobs, you have to go to the oppressor for the most part to get. And that means that proves that you're in captivity right now. So get with the program and understand the reality of our condition today so that we can move forward.
Right. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
He's done that
already. Verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
If I may, just try to understand or try to visualize, our first contact with these devils when they brought us over here.
Right.
I'm not talking about when we left the shores of Africa, but think about when they brought us here, what it was like. We didn't understand their language. We didn't know what the hell was going on. You understand what I'm saying? That's what this is talking about. And they come from a certain part of the world, the northern part of the world, and their symbol is the eagle. You understand what I'm saying? All of these are identifiable markers so that we can understand what's going on in this earth. And this is what we have to teach our people to understand. To understand our people, you have to understand Deuteronomy chapter 28.
Right.
You have to. Read.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 50.
Oh. You read 49?
Yeah. 51, sir.
Oh, Salaki, my bad.
Continue, sir. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 50. A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. Verse 51. And he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle and the fruit of thy land until thou be destroyed, which also shall not leave thee either corn, wine, or oil, or the increase of thy kind, or flocks of thy sheep, until he have destroyed thee.
In other words, every aspect of our existence has been taken from us.
Right.
You understand? Our land, our property, our cattle, whatever, our children, everything they took, everything. Right. So that means we have to get everything back, starting with these laws, statutes, and commandments, man.
Right.
That's where it has to start. You understand? Because that's by not obeying these laws, statutes, and commandments, that's where we fell.
Right.
And that's the only way we're going to get up, is to return to them and do them as the Most High commanded us to do. And this is for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, and to hell with anybody else.
That's right.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 52 in the Hebrew. Waha Tazar Laka Bakal Sha'iraka Id Radaf Kamathiaka Hagabahawath Wahab Batazariawath Batazarwath Ashar Atha Batak Bahun Bakol Arat Tazak Wahatazar Laka Bakal Sha'iriaka Bakal Aratazak Ashar Nathan Yahweh Aliaka Laka to you. Verse 53. Wa Akalath Parya Batanak Bashar Banyaka Wakanathiaka Ashar Nathan Laka Yahweh Aliaka Bamatas a war Wa Bamatazawak Ashar Yaitaza Yak Laka Ayabaka. Verse 54. Ha'ayash Harak Baka Waha Ainag Ma'ad Farai Ya'ainawa Ba'a Kayawa Waba Ashaf Kayakwawa Wabayathwa Yathar Salakia Wabayathar Banyawa Ashar Yawathioka Wayath Thiar. Verse 55. Mathath La'akad Mahum Mabashar Banyawa Ashar Ya'akal Mabolia Hasha Ayar Lawa Kal Bamatazawar Waba Matazawak Ashar Yataza Yak Laka Ayabka Bakal Sha'iriyaka. Verse 56. Haraka Baka Waha Ainaga Ashar La'a Nasatha Kap Ragala Hatazag Al Ha'aratazar Maha Ainag Wamaraka Farai Ayana Ba'ayash Hayakwa Wababanath Wababatha. Verse 57. Thwada. Waba Shalayatha Hayawatazath Mabayan Ragalaya Wababanya Ashar Thalad Kaya Tha'akalam Bakasar, Cal, Bas, Sathar, Bamatazawar, Waba, Matazawak, Ashar, Yataza, Yak, Laka, Ayabaka, Basha Riyaka.
Okay. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 52. And he shall besiege thee in all thy gates until thy high and fenced walls come down, wherein thou trustest, whereas thou trustest throughout all thy land, and he shall besiege thee in all thy gates throughout all thy land, which the Lord thy God hath given thee.
Now, this is talking about, now this has happened on several occasions, but the main occasion was in 70 AD when the Roman army surrounded Jerusalem and they besieged Jerusalem from May into September until they broke down the walls and then they burnt Jerusalem down to the ground. You understand what I'm saying? And that's when we fled into Africa and these other nations. That's what this is talking about primarily. The siege of Jerusalem in 70 AD is an historical event that you can find, you can Google, and you can read about it. It's not some hidden secret. The only secret about it is that it was you, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, that were in that city, that were besieged by the Romans, that was taken into slavery, into captivity by the Romans, and chased into Africa and fled into Africa, where we resided until the oppressor came and enslaved us here.
Right. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 53. And thou shalt eat the fruit of thine own body, the flesh of thy sons and of thy daughters.
This occurred also at the siege of Jerusalem. We literally were starving to death, eating belts, leather, and even our own children. This has happened to us already, and we should never forget these kind of things.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because the Most High is no joke. He's not to be played with. He has made every one of these curses happen to us. They have occurred already. You understand what I'm saying? It's time to come out of this. We're tired of being on the bottom all the time. To hell with being on the bottom. We're supposed to be ruling over this earth. Read on.
Which the Lord thy God hath given thee in the siege and in the straitness wherewith thine enemies shall distress thee. Verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
Black on black crime.
Right.
Black on black crime right there. I don't care what we're going through. It's in here. Whatever blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are going through, we're going to find it in here.
Right.
Read on.
And toward the wife of his bosom.
The problem between the black man and the black woman.
Right.
You understand? They can't see eye to eye. This is what this is talking about. Read on.
And toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
And no man is known on the earth other than blacks and Hispanics for leaving their children. Nobody on this earth is known more for that than us.
Right.
The nations in China, Japan, India, they know over there that we're known for that because it's projected in the movies. It's projected all over the earth by our oppressor.
Right.
And all these nations know us for that. So there's no other nation fits the description. You see all these other nations, their families are intact. The fathers are the leaders of the household, but not us.
Right.
It's different. That's what this curse is. These curses are the truth, man.
Yeah, right.
Understand what I'm saying? And this is why I'm trying to take time to break these down as we go along, because you can see these curses every day. Go ahead, sir.
Salakia, if I may. If you really think about it, it's a military tactic that they're pulling on us by dividing us the way that they are, to keeping us from being strong black people,
right.
You know, by keeping us out of the houses and by keeping us away from our families and keeping us from building our families. Salakia.
If I may, you know, and what this brother brought out is heavy because the scripture says that in order for you to rob the strong man's house, you must first bind the strong man.
Right.
And what they've done, the way they've bounded us is by separating us from our families, man.
Right.
putting us in prison, putting us on drugs. You understand? So what this brother said, this is essential to understanding what we're going through here. Because without that strong man in that house is weak.
Right.
And there's no getting around it. I don't care how bad that sister might be. She's stronger with that brother in that house.
Damn right.
That's it.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 55. So that he will not give to any of them of the flesh of his children, whom he shall eat, because he hath nothing left in him in the siege. It's like it. Nothing left him in the siege and in the straitness, where
Meaning that during the siege of Jerusalem, we didn't have no more food to feed our children, so we ate them.
right.
Now that's crazy, but it happened, man. It's documented. It actually happened.
And in the straitness wherewith thine enemies shall distress thee in all thy gates. Verse 56. The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for the delicateness and tenderness.
Now that's important because our women were the most feminine women on the earth. Because in our culture, femininity is a strength for our women.
Right.
It is not a weakness. In this culture, they take femininity for a weakness and try to goad our women towards more masculine stances in life, which is detrimental to our nation.
Right.
So he's saying that the most delicate of our women, you understand what I'm saying? Read on. This, understand these scriptures, man, so that we can know what the real truth is, man.
Right. Her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom.
That's black woman, black man, dissension, division. That's what it's talking about. The eyes will be evil because of what she perceives him to be, and what he perceives her to be is what was taught to them by the oppressor. He causes you to hate your woman. You know what I'm saying? He causes you to hate your woman's hair. You know, you hate your woman's lips, to hate your woman's big butt or whatever her skin tone. She might be too light. She might be too dark. But whatever it is, you got to find something because of what the oppressor has put in our minds to have a problem with your woman and vice versa with the man.
Right.
He don't make enough money. You understand? His hair too short. You know, all this nonsense. But these things are actually active hatreds among our people.
And toward her son and toward her daughter.
Water. You know, now we got a lot of great mothers in Israel still to this day, and we always will have them. But for the most part, our women have become selfish and have neglected the true nurturing and the true motherhood that they're supposed to provide for our children.
Right.
And if you can't see that, then once again, I implore you, I beseech you, that's the word, to come into these classes and learn this truth, man, because we see these things every day, but we don't recognize what they are. We think it's normal. You understand what I'm saying? But it's not. It is not who we're supposed to be. So these scriptures break down all of our faults, and it's our fault because we turned our back on the Most High, and we must never forget that.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 57. And toward her young one that cometh out from between her feet, and toward her children which she shall bear, for she shall eat them for want of all things, secretly in the siege and straitness, wherewith thine enemies shall distress thee in thy gates. Verse 58. If thou wilt not observe to do all the words of this law that are written in this book, that thou mayest fear this glorious and fearful name, the Lord thy God.
It's like if I could, man, like what the brother bringing out is heavy. And you know, like you hitting it right on the head, man. Yeah, right. You understand? And this also made me think about, you know what I'm saying, we can't forget, you know what I'm saying, our sons and our daughters out here that we have that are like Dwayne Wade's son. Right. You know what I'm saying? We can't forget, you understand, kids out here that are like, you know, Will Smith kids. Right. You understand? This comes from what? This comes from us, you know what I'm saying, not following all laws, statutes, and commandments, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These situations that our people find ourselves in comes from us realizing that we are a cursed people, man.
Right.
You understand? What happened at that Grammy, man, was a lack of brotherhood and, you know what I'm saying, a destroyed brother trying to find some type of damn masculinity, some type of dignity within himself, man. You understand what I'm saying? And that brother Will is lost.
Right.
He is a lost, confused brother, a destroyed brother, you understand? And his wife is destroyed and his family is destroyed. And the Bible proves that, man. You understand? Your Christian pastor can never save you. You know what I'm saying? Christian pastor, society, America has proven that they can't help the black family, man.
That's right.
No matter how much money they give us, you know what I'm saying? No matter how big your house is, no matter how up to date your car is driving, we are still destroyed in this place, man. That should let you know that the way that we've been living our life, it doesn't work.
Right.
That should let you know that America does not have the answers for you, man. Your Christian pastor does not have the answers for you, man. I tell you who does have the answers for you, though. Commander General Yohana, man.
That's right.
You understand? The Isupk,
Right.
he got the answers for you. You understand? Because coming back to these law, statutes, and commandments is going to renew, you understand, refurbish the value of the black household, man, of the black man, of the black woman. You understand what I'm saying? Because we are a beautiful and amazing people, and being oppressed in this place brings the worst out of us, man.
That's right.
You understand? It brings the worst out of us. Got us looking like we are just a defiled, disgusting, whorish nation when we are a nation of kings and priests, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We are nations of princesses of the power, man. We are a mighty nation, better than everyone on this earth. But because we choose to disobey the Lord, man, we suffer these curses in the Bible, man. You understand? The men in the Isupk, the women and children in the Isupk, we are tired of living our lives like that, man. You understand? So we are taking the necessary steps, you understand, to what? To making sure we change that, man. You know what I'm saying? You come in here, man, you can have a piece of heaven in here, man. You know what I'm saying? You can go to your household, have a piece of heaven in your household, man. Your children in order, your women in order. You can learn how to do it in here, man. You understand? Don't let America confuse you and think that, oh, life is just all about making money and being famous and celebrity this and celebrity that. These celebrities are miserable, man.
Right.
They're miserable. Their lives are in shambles. Kanye West
That
is
is
going
right.
mad, and he's one of the richest men on the goddamn planet.
Right.
You want to tell me life is all about money? Come on, man. Cut the jokes. You understand? If you black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian, man, your life is about serving God, man.
That's right.
You understand? Smack it, brother. You know.
And if I may,
God,
another thing that came out, like at least Chris Rock knows that he's messed up because he seeks therapy, right? He's been going to therapy for almost 7 days a week for years. But what I want to say with that is, like, if he would have came in here, he would have got the best counseling on earth.
That's right.
Right.
He would have got he wouldn't have had to go to counsel for 7 years or however many years he's been in counsel.
Right.
You understand? He would have came, he would have got the counsel, he would have got instructions on how to handle his situation, and that would have been that. And he would have been a strong brother. You understand what I'm saying? And this guy, Will Smith, man, the brother brought out how rich he was. This brother is one of the richest black men in America, and he can't even handle his own woman. That's all I got to say on that.
Hell, handle. You know what I'm saying? You and me both know that horse should have been going a long time ago, man.
That's right.
You understand? Like, that brother is destroyed, man. You understand? Thinking that you got to stay with that whore and hold that woman down, man. She should have been kicked to the damn curb.
That's right.
Whether they were separated now, because women love to justify that. Oh, they went together, they were separated, whatever. Man, listen, man. Even King David, you know what I'm saying, locked one of his wives in the damn tower and said that I would never give you children. So if somebody came to visit her, is it not a sin no more because she wasn't being seen by her husband as much as she may have want to be seen? Hell no, man.
Right.
Adultery is adultery according to the Bible, man. You understand? If that man decided to put his woman away for a time period, you understand? So he can clear his head, so he can figure some things out. That don't mean go hop on another rod because you are emotionally hurt and damaged.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, she should have been kicked to the goddamn curve, man. Made that brother look like a fool at that red table interview. You can see it in the brother. Every man on the damn planet, even the oppressor, could see how destroyed that brother was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How hurt that brother was, trying to find some type of damn manhood, some type of dignity within himself, man.
Right.
Because that is embarrassing, man. It is embarrassing for your woman to be a whore. It is a shame. You understand? And now he out here trying to defend, you understand, the damn woman. When, brother, she don't give a damn about you, man.
Right.
Then she goes on to say, "Oh, we're not going to have this conversation and talk about it unless it's on my show." What the hell is going on in this place, man? What the hell is going on in this place, man? She told her brother, "Hey, we're not gonna have a conversation. I'm not gonna make a response to it until we have it on the red table." You understand? Like this is a disgusting kingdom, man.
That's right.
It's a disgusting kingdom, man. You understand? If you married, man, your matters, you know what I'm saying, and your matters and your issues, that should be handled within your household, man.
That's right.
The whole world don't need to know your business. Don't need to know what y'all got going on. We blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man, we know we got problems. You know what I'm saying? We know you're a man, you gonna argue with your damn woman. You're a woman, you gonna argue with your husband. You understand? But does the world need to know? Hell no, man. It's none of their business. You understand? What you should show the world is the strength that we have, man.
Right.
The fact that you would never leave your husband because you're an honorable woman, man.
Right.
The fact that you would never leave your wife because you're an honorable man, man. You understand? But we don't exude that type of strength in this place because America has made us weak, man. Christianity has made us weak, man.
That's right.
You want to see real strength in the Black, Hispanic, and Native American in the household, man. You come into the Isupk, man. Commander Johanna raises real men in here.
Right.
You understand? Putting men back in the households where they belong, man. Putting princesses back in the household. You just read that scripture, man. Our women are supposed to be dainty as I don't know what. Imagine a woman that, you know what I'm saying, she's so damn precious, she don't even want to put her feet on the floor, man. God damn, excuse my language, but that is value.
Right.
That is something, you know what I'm saying, peculiar, man. That is something we don't see every day, man. Now we see Megan Stallions. You know what I'm saying? We see Jada Pickett. You know what I'm saying? We see whores, man.
Right.
Our women have been made out to be whores when this is a learned behavior, man. This is a learned behavior from following after these other nations and wanting to be like them so damn bad, man. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to get it back right, man. So, like,
this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 59 in the Hebrew. Wahapala'ah, Yahweh ath, Kasak, Wa'ath, Makawath, Sara'ika, Makawath, Gadalolwath, Gadalawath, Wana Amarnawath, Kalyam, Ra'ayam, Wana Amanyam, Wana Amanyam. Verse 60. Wahashab was Salakio. Wahashayab Baka Ath Kal Madawa Matazarium Ashar Yagarath Bapanyaham Wadabakwawa Baka. Verse 61. Gum, Kal, Kalya, Wakal, Maka, Ashar, La'a, Kathawab, Basapar, Hathawara, Hazaath, Ya'ilum, Yahweh, Aliyaka, Aid, Hasham, Madaka. Verse 62. Wana Sha'ar Ratham, Pamathia, Ma'ait, Sakath, Ashar, Haya Yatham, Kawa Kabia, Hashamyam, Larab, Kaya La'a, Shama'ath, Bakwawal, Yahweh, Alahayaka. Verse 63. Wahaya, Ka'ashar, Shasha, Yahweh, Aliakam, Lahaya, Tayab, Athakam, Wala Harabwath, Athakam, Khan, Yashiyath, Yashiyash, Yahweh, Aliakum, Laha Abiaka, no, Abiad, Athakam, Wala Hashamyaka, Hashamyad, Salakia, Wala Hashamyad, Athakam, Wana Sakatham, Ma'al, Ha'adama, Ashor, Atha, Ka'a, Shama, La Rashatha. Verse 64. This is the last one, right? 64.
Yeah.
Verse 64.
You started at 59, right?
Yeah, so 65 would be the last one, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Tawada, sir. Wahab Payatazaka Yahweh Bakal Ha'imiam Makwataza Ha'arataza Wa'aid Kwataza Ha'arataza Ibadath Shem Aliyahum Akarium Ashar La'a Yada'aith Atha wa Abathiaka Aitaza wa Abun. Verse 65. Wabag wayum hahum la'a Tharagiyai wala'a Yahaya Manawath Lakap Ragalaka Wanathan Yahweh Laka Shem Laba Ragaz Wakolia one Ayanayam Wada Abya one Wada Abwan Napash.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 59. Then the Lord will make thy plagues wonderful, and the plagues of thy seed, even great plagues, and of long continuance, and sore sicknesses, and of long continuance. Verse 60, Salakia. Moreover, he will bring upon thee all the diseases of Egypt, which thou wast afraid of, and they shall cleave unto thee.
That's talking about, we're number one in all major disease categories, man.
Right.
Egypt, America is Egypt now. You understand what I'm saying? Just like it was back then, it's the same thing. We were in captivity then, we're in captivity now. Only then we knew who we were.
That's right.
But today we don't. You understand? So this is what this is talking about. You understand? Black people are sick. You understand what I'm saying? And the more we integrated into this system, the more sicker we become.
That's right.
When I was a kid, when I was a young boy, I remember that we were the healthiest people in America. But once we started integrating and doing like they do, we began to become sicker and smoking their cigarettes and taking their drugs.
Right.
You understand? Abusing alcohol and all these things. And particularly the diet that they laid out for us has destroyed us because we've gone against the diet that the dietary law that the Most High gave to us.
And you know it's bad. And like I said, it's a continuous, you know what I'm saying, sore sickness, man.
Right.
Like we have diseases that are damn hereditary, man. Like they just, you know what I'm saying? It just runs in the family. You know, it's bad. We saw, yeah, you know, hypertension run the family. Oh, yeah, diabetes run the family. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, your mother had it. Her mother had it. Her mother had it. You understand? Like this is the Lord's hand, man.
Right.
You understand? Showing his children that we cannot run from these punishments, man. We can't run from these curses, man. You understand? We have no choice. But like the problem is the propaganda that America pushes, you think you got a choice. You think it's a choice. You know what I'm saying? On how you live your life.
Right.
When ain't no damn freedom of choice in this Bible, man.
That's right.
You understand? It's either you serve the God of this Bible or you die.
That's right.
It's one of the two. You die from damn you know what I'm saying, diabetes. You die from high blood pressure. You die from being slaughtered in the streets. You die from oppression. Either way, you understand? You have to come back to serve the Lord, or your ultimatum is death, man.
That's right.
You understand? I'm saying, like, America lied to you when they said you got a choice, man. You can live your life, live your best life, man. Will Smith tried to live his best life. He's still trying, man.
Right.
Kanye West tried to live his best life, man. You understand? Prince tried to live his best life. You understand? Michael Jackson tried to live his best life, man. Come on, man. The list goes on and on, man.
That's right.
And it never ends. Because these curses are not going to end until we come back to these law, statutes, commandments, man.
Damn right.
Until we come back to serving our God. Yeah, I mean, it's as simple as that.
Kind of what kind. Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 61. Also, every sickness and every plague, which is not written in the book of this law, them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed. Verse 62. And ye shall be left few in number, whereas ye were as the stars of heaven for multitude, because thou wouldest not obey the voice of the Lord thy God. Verse 63. And it shall come to pass that as the Lord rejoiced over you to do to do good and to multiply you, so the Lord will rejoice over you to destroy you and to bring you to naught, and ye shall be plucked from off the land whither thou goest to possess it. Verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other. Okay. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. Verse 65.
You understand? What's that? That's that disgusting cobblestone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Every damn brother, as soon as they go to prison, man, every brother I know, man, and don't get it twisted, man, we love our brothers to death.
That's right.
But we have to understand that, you know what I'm saying, being a damn Muslim, it's not your culture, brother.
Right.
As much, you know, peace you may think is bringing you while you in them prison cells, you understand? You know what I'm saying? Bring you some type of peace of mind, man. And you come out, they just big Muslim and, you know, Allah this, Allah that.
Right.
That is the, you know what I'm saying, the beliefs of a heathens, man. You know what I'm saying? That is not what God intended for you to follow, man. It's got nothing to do with you, man.
That's right.
The Bible calls that stone that they circle around and bash their goddamn head on. He calls it a dumb stone, man.
That's right.
It's a damn meteorite. You understand what I'm saying? It does not have life, man. You're worshiping and serving a damn rock. You understand? And also, what's that? What? That wood, man. That Christian cross. Christianity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Is a doctrine of heathens, man.
That's right.
It's a doctrine of devils. It's got nothing to do with this Bible. You understand what I'm saying? It's got nothing to do with this book, man. You understand what I'm saying? And it kills me because Christians, they always talk Christian this, Christian that. You know what I'm saying? Even by definition, it's to be a follower of Christ.
Right.
And y'all make it very clear that y'all don't give a damn about Christ.
That's right.
Christians make it very apparent. That's not even in question. You understand? This man, you know what I'm saying, died for us to get another chance. And you spit in his face every time you go back to that disgusting, you know what I'm saying, pork, man.
Right.
Every time you put that cigarette to your mouth.
Right.
Every time you continue to be a whore and sleep with all the damn women in your church, man.
Right.
You spit on Christ's face, man. You understand? You don't give a damn about Christ. You know, so you don't give a damn about your brothers, man. You understand? It's like I said, you know what I'm saying? It said, and among these nations, thou shalt what? You know what I'm saying? Find no ease, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Slugger, did you read that verse yet? Yeah, Slugger, read that verse. I'm jumping the gun.
Kind of what, sir? It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 65.
Mm-hmm.
And among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest.
You understand? That's heavy, man. Why? Because black people get money. What we do, man? I'm about to get out the hood, man.
Right.
I'm about to leave. Hey, man, you know they say Canada got better healthcare out there.
Right.
I'm gonna go to Canada. I'm gonna go to Brazil. You say the cost of living is better out there. You understand? We try to run. The first thing we try to do, you know, so I get a good enough check, good enough job. We're like, man, I'm out.
Right.
Try to run. When the scriptures say, man, you ain't gonna find no peace in this earth, man.
That's right.
Because this is not our resting place, man. The Lord, He don't want us to get comfortable. You understand? Is that saying you can't live good? No, you understand? But don't get complacent, man.
That's right.
Understand that this kingdom is falling.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? This place is crumbling right before your eyes, man. You understand? And when Christ returns, we're going to build something, you know what I'm saying, way better, man. You know what I'm saying? Something you can't even fathom. We think America look good. America look good, you know what I'm saying, because they allowed niggas, you know what I'm saying, to build it, man. Just imagine what our kingdom would look like. Come on, man. You can't even fathom it. Imagine we had power over everything and we controlled everything, man. Just imagine that. That's what you should hope for, man.
Right.
Not running to Canada to get better health care. You understand? Thinking your life gonna be okay. Thinking you can run from oppression by going to Brazil. No, man. Them curses are going to follow you, man.
That's right.
And overtake thee, as the Bible say, man. You understand? Read on.
But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart and failing of eyes and sorrow of mind.
Oh, sign Christ, man. That's the mental illness that you're dealing with here. That we saw demonstrated with Will Smith, man, and with Chris Rock as well.
Yeah, that brother looked so distraught, man.
And
he was so it's like like, you know, we niggas at the end of the day, because even within his manner, he like, I should have hit him back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But because, you know, he sacrificed so much to get to that position that he's in, man. He probably was thinking about his woman, his children, right, his career. All these things rushing through his head in the same breath. He knows he's a damn man, so he's supposed to defend himself.
Right.
And he's sitting there weighing the cost. Weighing the cost.
Good. Nice.
You understand? Weighing the cost all in that moment. Conflicted, man. That is a terrible position to be in, man. I feel sorry for that brother, man.
Right.
I feel sorry for that brother. You understand? If Will Smith would have put his hand on any man in this ISUPK, he would have got laid the hell out, man.
That's right.
That will never happen to a man of the Lord, man. We ain't no goddamn Christians back here. Right. You put your hands on one of us you want to. You understand? Lord be with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just say that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no cowards back here, man.
Yeah, right.
You understand? That is not a righteous way to go about a situation, man. You got to defend your goddamn self, man. I mean, otherwise, what the hell? What are you sacrificing, man, to get to where you're trying to get? And that falls into play of what? Of you losing your damn soul, man.
Right.
To get to a certain point in America's, you know what I'm saying, status, man, to achieve such heights in this place, you have to sell your soul, man. You have to give up yourself. You understand? You have to hate yourself, man. Hate your people, man, to a certain point. That's the only way you can grow high in this place, man. It gets to a certain point where you got to show them that you give a damn more about their culture, their beliefs, and their people than you do your own, man. You understand? And they got us out here looking crazy as hell, man.
That's right.
You understand? That's why America needs to burn, man.
That's right.
This place needs to burn the hell down, man.
Damn right.
You understand? And we need to see brothers fight each other, man. We need to see Ukraine and Russia go fight.
Right.
You understand? We tired of watching our brothers and sisters, you understand, beat each other up. Y'all beat each other the hell up, man.
Right.
Go pick your guns up, play that drill music, and go to war, America. You understand? Go help your brother out. He needs your help. Go help him. You understand? I mean, you make it very clear you don't love us.
Yeah.
Go help your brother, man. You understand? I'm telling you, man, I got my money on Putin, man. He pushing them buttons, man. Come on, Putin. Come on. I got money on you. Huh? Poo-poo. Putin. Putin. I don't know what. Putin. You understand? Read on, brother.
This is the book of Deuteronomy. Oh, boy. This is deep, man. Chapter 28, verse 66 in the Hebrew. Wahayawa. Kayayaka. Talia Ayum. Laka. Anagad. Salaki. Anagad. Wapak. Kadaf. Laiwala. Layala. Salaki. Wayawama. Wayamum. Salaki. Wayamum. Wala'a. Ha'am. Mayan. Bakayaka. Verse 67. Babakwar. Tha'amor. Maya. Yathun. Irab. Waba Irab. Ha'amor. Maya. Yathun. Bakwar. Mapakad. Lababatka. Ashar. Thapakad. Wama Mara'ah. Ayanayaka. Ashar. Thara'ah. Verse 68. Waha. Sayabaka. Yahweh Matazarium. Ba'anya Wath. Badaraka. Ashar. Amarathia. Laka. La'a. Thasiap. Iwad. Lara'atha. Waha. Thamakaratham. Shum. La'aya Bayaka. La'ai Badium. Wala Shapathia Wath. No, Shapaki Wath. Wala Shapak Wath. Kawath. Wa Ayan Kwana. We're going to the next chapter. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29 in verse 1 in the Hebrew. Habariah, no, Salakia. Allah, Dabaria, Habariath, Ashar, Tazawa, Yahweh, Ath, Masha, Lakarath, Ath, Banyar, Yasha'ala, Ba'aratazar, Mawa'ab, Malakad, Habariath, Ashar, Karath, Atham, Bakarab. Verse 2. Wayakwara'a, Masha, Al, Kal, Yasha'ala, Waya Amar, Alaham, Atham, Ra'ayatham, Ath, Kal, Ashar, Aishar, Yahweh, La'aya, Nayakam, Ba'aratazar, Matazarium, La Para'ai, Wala Kal, Abadyawa, Wala Kal, Aratazawa. Verse 3. Hama Tawath, Hagadolath, Ashar, Ra'awa, Ayanayaka, Ha'athaf, Wahamapathium, Hagadalayam, Hahum. Verse 4. Wala'ah Nathan Yahweh Lakam Labah Lada Aif Wa Ayanayam Lara Awath Wa Azanium Lashamai Aid Hayawum Hazah.
Okay. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 66. And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have none assurance of thy life.
Every black man in this world could relate to that, man. You know, like we always got some kind of worry or some kind of issue, man. Always, man. How many of us really go to bed at night and have complete peace in your life?
Right.
Even in your own mind. Read on.
Verse 67. In the morning thou shalt say, would God it were even? And at even thou would say, it's like it, even thou shalt say, would God it were morning? For the fear of thine heart wherewith thou shalt fear, and for the sight of thine eyes which thou shalt see. Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
Now, this verse right here is explaining the transatlantic slave trade.
Right.
That's what this is about. Now, we've read these curses and we've tried to break down some of them to you so that you can understand that this is you, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand? You are the ones that were put on ships. The Hispanic nations, the so-called Hispanic nations first went into slavery. They took you to England and they took you to Spain from the shores of America there to be slaves.
Right.
Then later on, they took what the so-called blacks from West Africa and East Africa as well, and brought them to various places on the earth, India, wherever, and particularly North and South and Central America, the Caribbean, and made us slaves. That's what this is talking about right here.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So this is the complete list of the curses that we've gone through here in the kingdom of Babylon. We'll call it Babylon.
Right.
This is what we've suffered, man. No other nation fits this description. You understand? No other nations have suffered all of these things and is still standing. No other nation could suffer all of these things and still stand.
Right.
Because despite all of this, we are still the greatest people to ever walk the face of this earth.
Damn right.
And it's time for us to stand up and to return and serve our Lord and be exactly what we were made to be. And that is the greatest people worthy to rule the earth.
Right. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29, verse 1. These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel in the land of Moab, beside the covenant which he made with them in Horeb. Verse 2. And Moses called unto all Israel and said unto them, ye have seen all that the Lord did before your eyes in the land of Egypt, in the land of Egypt unto Pharaoh, and unto all his servants, and unto all his land. Verse 3. The great temptations which thine eyes have seen, the signs, and those great miracles. Sir. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29, verse 4. Yet the Lord hath not given unto you, yet the Lord hath not given you an heart to perceive, and eyes to see, and ears to hear unto this day.
Meaning you still asleep.
Right.
Right. Exactly.
You can't see what's going on in this world. Mm-hmm. But the Isupk, the Commander General Yohana, we show you the way. Right. We show you how to observe and how to see what's really going on in this earth. Man.
That's right.
That's what we're here for, man. We're not here for any other reason, man. This is not a joke. This is the real deal, man. This is what's really going on with our people, and this is the truth of our very existence right here.
Damn right.
So we have to wake up. It's high time that we wake up, man, and come up out of this sleep that these devils have put us under and walking on our necks every damn day. And once you come into this truth, you realize the depths of your slavery,
That's
the
right.
depths of your destruction in this place, man. And you want to come out of it. You want to do whatever the hell you can to help your brothers and sisters come out of it. That's the ISUPK.
Damn right. You understand? And with that, you know what I'm saying, we're going to clip it up right there. All right, so next week we'll pick up at Deuteronomy chapter 29 and verse 5. You know what I'm saying? And keep running it down, man. Keep breaking it down for our people, right? So just up here, Amadium. While you do that, man, might doing Barak until you finish. Yalazar. So you get the toast.
La Yashal.
La Yashal.
We usually have a third person, so double check. All right, so Amadium, which means to stand. You can grab this again. Come on. My sharp. I mean, yeah, keep it there. Yalazar, if you could, brother.
Come on, come.
All right, so Wapanyak would no Salakia. Men of Israel, gird thyself and pledge to the Torah. Forget that. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shabrak Yah.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shabrak Yah.
Yah Bashim Yah Shabrak Yah.
Yah Ba'Shem Yah Shabrak Yah.
Step down. You do.
Ya Bashim El Shabrak. Ya.
Wapanyak Wadum means rise to face the east. Start with the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew.
Abanawa,
Abanawa,
Shabash Shemayim,
Shabashabayim,
Kodash,
Kodash,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Shemka,
Shemka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Malakwaka,
Malakwaka,
Taba'ah,
Taba'ah,
Ratazayaka,
Zayaka,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Ba'rataza,
Ba'arataza,
Kawa,
Kawa,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Bashemayim,
Bashamayim,
Nathan Lanawa,
Thundernawa,
Lakam,
Lakam,
Cow,
Cow,
Yawum,
Yawum,
Wasalak Nawa,
Wasalak Nawa,
Kabawath Nawa,
Kabawat Nawa,
Kasalak Nawa,
Wasalak Nawa,
Kabawath Yanawa,
Kabawat Nawa,
Bala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Tabi'aya Nawa,
Tabi'ai,
Banasaya 1,
Bonasaya 1,
a ball,
a ball,
Hawashaya Nawa,
Awashaya Nawa,
Mayan,
Mayan,
Rai,
Rad,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Laka,
Laka,
Amalakwath,
Amalakwa,
Waha'ala,
Waha'ala,
Wahathrapareth,
Watapara,
Iwalumium,
Laiwalonium,
Aman.
Aman. And in English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
The prayer for the power of the Hakak in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah,
Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah,
Baba Kashah,
Baba Kashah,
Nathan Lanawa,
Thundernawa,
Hakak,
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 La Para'ah,
La Pa'ah,
Kal Makala,
Kal Makala,
Wakal Madawa,
Kal Marawa,
Hakak,
Hakak,
La Tahar,
La Tahar,
Ha Matazarayam,
Hamatazarayim,
Hakak,
Hakak,
Lahaquium,
Aquium,
Hamathium,
Hamathium,
Hakak,
Hakak,
Alrarakawaf,
Arakarawa,
Hatama Allah,
Hatama Allah,
Lagarashan,
Lagarishan,
Ba'ashem Yahawashai,
Ba'ashem Yahushua,
the water Aman,
Tawada Aman. In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahushua, thank you, so be it.
the prayer for the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatha Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Wa Yahawashai,
Wa Yahushua,
Wa Mayaka Allah,
Wa Mayaka Allah,
Wa Alahayam,
Wa Alahayim,
Matazabaya,
Matazab Yah,
Alawap Yahana,
Alawap Yahana,
Ha Alawapium,
Alawapium,
Ha Saranyam,
Asaranyam,
Kotazayanyam,
Akotazayanyam,
Hakoya Yoyum,
Akoya Yoyum,
Waha Quatium,
Waha Guatian,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem Hawashai, the
Yahushua,
water Aman,
Tawada Aman. In the English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahushua, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General Yahana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, thank you, so be it.
the 121st Psalm in the Hebrew. Aisha'ah,
Aisha,
Ayanya,
Ayanya,
Al-Haharium,
Al-Haharium,
Ma'ayan,
Ma'ayan,
Yaba'ah,
Yaba'a,
Isaiah,
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 Ma'aim,
Ma'aim,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Shamayam,
Shamayam,
Wa'aratazah,
Wa'arataza,
Al-Yathan,
Al-Yathan,
Lamawat,
Lamawat,
Ragalka,
Wagalka,
Al-Yanawam,
Ayanawam,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Hanala'ah,
Hanala'a,
Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Wala'ah,
Wala'a,
Yayashun,
Yaishan,
Shawamar,
Shawamar,
Yasha'ala,
Yasha'ala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Tazalka,
Tazalka,
Al-Yad,
Al-Yad,
Yamyaka,
Yamyaka,
Yawamam,
Yawamam,
Hashamash,
Hashemash,
La'ah,
La'a,
Yakaka,
Yakaka,
Wayarak,
Layarak,
Balayala,
Balayala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamarka,
Yashamarka,
Macau Rai,
Kalrai,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Athnapashka,
Athnapashka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Taza'atka,
Taza'aka,
Wabawa'atka,
Wabu'aka,
Ma'atha,
Ma'itha,
Wa'aid Iwalam,
Wa'aida Walam. In the English, I will lift up my eyes into the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help coming from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time and even forevermore.
The 83rd Psalm in the Hebrew. Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Al-Damayalaka,
Al-Damayalaka,
Al-Thakarash,
Al-Takarash,
Wa Al-Thashakwat,
Al-Tashakwat,
Al
Al-Kayahana,
Kayahana, Iwabiaka,
Awapiaka,
Yahama,
Yahama,
Yawan,
Yawan,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al-Aimaka,
Al-Aimaka,
Ya'ira Yamwa,
Yaira Yamwa,
Sawada,
Sawada,
Wayatha,
Wayata,
Ya'aitazawa,
Ya'aitazawa,
Al-Tazapawanyaka,
Al-Tazapawanyaka,
Amarya,
Amarwa,
Lakawa,
Bakawa,
Wanakakadam,
Wanakakia,
Magoya,
Magolia,
Wala'a,
Wala'ah,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Iwada,
Iwada,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawa'aitazawa,
Nawa'aitazawa,
Laba,
Laba,
Yakadwa,
Yakadwa,
Aliaka,
Aliaka,
Barayaf,
Baraya,
Yakarathwa,
Yakarathwa,
Aholia,
Aholia,
Adawam,
Adawam,
Wayashamai,
Wayashamai,
Alayam, Mawa'aba,
Mawa'aba,
Wahagariam,
Wahagariam,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amalak,
Wa'amalak,
Parashat,
Alashat,
I'm Yashabya,
I'm Yashabia,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gam Ashawar,
Gam Ashawar,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Imam,
I
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Zarawai,
Zarawai,
Labanya Lawat,
Labanya Lawat,
Salah,
Shalah,
Aishalaham,
Ashalaham,
Kamadian,
Kamadian,
Kasaya, Kasaya,
Kasaya,
Sara'a,
Sara'a,
Kayabian,
Kayabian,
Banakal,
Banakal,
Kwayashwan,
Kwayashwan,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamadwa,
Ba'ayan,
Bayan,
Da'ara,
Da'ara,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
La'adama,
La'adama,
Shayathamwa,
Sayatamwa,
Nada,
Nada,
Yabmawa,
Yabmawa,
Ka'arab,
Ka'arab,
Wakazaba,
Wakazaba,
Wakazabak,
Wakazabak,
Wakatazol,
Wakatazol,
Mana'ai,
Manai,
Kal Nasaya Kamwa,
Cal Sayakamwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarwa,
Amarawa,
Nayarasha,
Nayarasha,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Ath,
Ah,
Na'awaf,
Na'awa,
Alahayam,
Alahayam,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Shayathamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Kagogala,
Kagogala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanya Raraka,
Lapanya Raraka,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Tabya Ira,
Tabayaira,
Ira,
Yaira,
Wakalaba,
Wakalaba,
Dalahat,
Talahat,
Harayam,
Harayam,
Khan,
Khan,
Tharadapma,
Tharadapma,
Basa Iraka,
Basa Iraka,
Wabasa,
Wabasa,
Wapathka,
Wapatka,
Tabahalam,
Tabahalam,
Mala'a,
Mala'a,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Kuala One,
Kuala One,
Wayabakwashwa,
Wayabakwashwa,
Shamka,
Shimka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Yabashwa,
Yabashwa,
Wayabaholwa,
Wayabaholwa,
Aija'ai,
Ayai,
Wayakaporwa,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayadayawa,
Wayadayawa,
Kaya Atha,
Ayatha,
Shimka,
Shimka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Labadka,
Labadka,
Al Yawan,
Al Yawan,
Al Kal Ha'arataza,
Al Kaharataza. In the English, keep not thy silence,
Keep not thy silence,
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
hold not thy peace,
hold not thy peace,
and be not still,
be not still,
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
for lo,
for lo,
thine enemies make a tumult,
thine enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up thy head,
They have taken crafty counsel
crafty counsel
against thy people
against thy people,
and consulted against
consulted against
thy hidden ones.
thy hidden ones,
They have said,
and have said,
come
come,
and let us cut them off
let us cut them off,
from being a nation,
from being a nation,
that the name of Israel
that it is
may be no more of remembrance.
no one remember,
For they have consulted together
but they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent,
They are confederate against thee,
they are confederate against
the
thee,
tabernacles of Edom,
the tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites,
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab,
of Moab,
and the Hagarenes,
Hagarenes,
Gabal,
Baal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre,
Assur
Assur,
also
also
is joined with them.
joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have opened the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kison,
at the brook of Kison,
which perished at Endor.
perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles
Make their nobles
like Oreb
like Oreb,
and like Zeeb.
like Zeeb.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes,
all their princes,
as Zabah
as the Baal,
and as Almunah,
as Almunah,
who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
Oh, my power,
Oh, my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as a stumble before the wind,
as a stumble before the wind,
as a fire burneth a wood,
as the fire burneth they wood,
and as a flame
as the flame
set the mountains on fire.
mountains on fire.
So persecute them
Persecute them
with thy
with
tempest,
thy tempest,
and make them afraid
make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded
and troubled forever.
in trouble forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that they may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth. So, Men of Israel, we give one courtesy salute to the teacher, men of Israel, of Majim Shabbat, I Majim Barak, Yahweh Shinal Shabbat, Yajibatah. Class dismissed.